Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Dennis here with opportunitysage, and in this video I'm going to basically give you an analysis on whether or not you should buy Builderall. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot, guys. So make sure you go ahead and click that notification button and click on the bell to be notified. I'm going to be doing a complete review on this system. So what I'm doing here at the opportunitysage is basically trying out every single affiliate program that's out there, buying it, and then I'm showing you step by step whether it works or not. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can get an idea of whether or not you should buy it. So we're going to get started with Builderall now. If you're out there and you just heard about this, I heard about this maybe like about, I would say 2 weeks ago, and I've been taking a look at it, researching it, and what I wanted to do was put together a quick video to show you how I analyze some of these opportunities. So I've been online and working in the digital marketing vertical for about a decade. I've also had my own agency where I help local businesses do search engine optimization, pay-per-click advertising, and social media. So now I'm basically trying to figure out, okay, is affiliate marketing a viable way to generate some income? So I've tried it in the past, had some success, and then there were some other opportunities that I tried that they really weren't that great. So what I want to do is document that so that when you're out there searching, you could come and basically profit from my experience using them. So let's jump right in. So number one, it seems that Builderall has a ton of tools, and from what I could tell, obviously it's a website developer landing page, and it also has an app. You could develop an app, which I think is pretty incredible. There's not a lot of platforms out there that I've used that give you an easy way to develop an app. Most of the times you need to hire a developer. So if this actually helps you develop an app, then I think it could be a game changer. So let me show you how I take a look at when I first hear of an opportunity. The first thing that I do is I go ahead and I go to Google Trends. Now, Google Trends is a tool that's absolutely free. It's by Google, and it shows you the trend for any particular search term. So I use this a lot when I'm looking at, a given keyword to see if it's something that people are searching, in addition to, let's say, maybe search volume. So there's a lot of tools out there. And if you subscribe to this channel, I'm also going to be reviewing a lot of tools that you can use to do a lot of this research. So we're going to get started with this one because it's free and anybody could use it. And it does a good job. It's by Google. They have, a ton of data that they use to develop this tool, so it's really easy to use. So what I did was I went ahead and I looked at what the term, how long it's been trending. And if we go back, you could see it's been trending since January 22nd, 28th of 2007. That's when it got its first spike up. And then it seems like there was, maybe that was like the launch, the soft launch, and then seems like a bigger launch in April. And then you could see that it's been going up. I would think that these would all be when major affiliates kind of got involved. The affiliate space has been around since the beginning of the internet. And really the affiliates were the ones that built Google into the massive, platform that it is. They're the ones that took the chance on doing pay-per-click advertising before any of the major businesses were using it. So it's definitely, affiliate marketing is not new. It's been around since the times of Overture.com. If any of you use research Overture, you'll know that that was basically the platform that Google purchased to develop their pay-per-click model. So taking a look at this, you could see that it's trending up. We're right now in October of 2018, and this is actually trending up. So, if we look at this from, say, an opportunity standpoint, it seems like it's probably a decent time to get in. Most of the times, if you look at an opportunity and you see that it's, just within the first couple of months, sometimes it's either going to be a success or it's going to be a flop. At this point, you have 12 months of data that shows that, people are buying it. It does seem to be a tool that is doing what it says it does. And, I think people are buying it, and people are also maybe promoting it, a lot. So I think that gives us some indication of whether or not this might be good. What Builderall is really competing against is a couple of other landing page development platforms out there. And one of them is Lead Pages, which I've been using for, a very long time. And you can see that if we go back, let me see, I'll bring this out even further, maybe the past 5 years. So Lead Pages, let's see if we go back even more. Let's go back to 2015, I guess. 2015, maybe even further than that. So let's do 2010. Okay, so you see Lead Pages, actually, they were the ones that invented kind of this niche of, kind of a solution for, landing pages. And you can see over here in 2013 was when they actually launched. I remember them launching and being, really impressed with them. I use Lead Pages myself. I have an account that I pay for every single month, and I have a ton of landing pages on there for myself and clients. So it's definitely a good product. What happened maybe like about 2 years ago, there was another company called ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels was actually developed by this guy named Brunson. ClickFunnels owner, I forgot what his name is. I know his last name is Brunson, Russell Brunson, and he actually was an affiliate that came out previous to that, and he was, a kind of big affiliate in the space. And I think after, using different platforms like WordPress, and, at that point, there were like not a lot of builders, he decided to make his own. And you can see over here, let's say if we zoom in on 2015, 2016. Okay, you can see over here there was actually a time where ClickFunnels just started, and let's go 2014. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to also do this globally, because this is a worldwide opportunity, I think, no matter where you're at. So you can see that over here, this is the red is Lead Pages, and then you have ClickFunnels that had started in 2014. And they obviously iterated, meaning that they actually built something that was better than Lead Pages. And within, 2 years, they overtook them. So, and now they've actually, become the main platform that a lot of affiliates use. They're part of a lot of big conferences. Also, Grant Cardone invites them. They know Tony Robbins. They speak with Tony Robbins. So they definitely are doing a lot of great things. But what's interesting right here, if you take a look at this graph and kind of look at, okay, Builderall, and go, okay, well, let's take a look at Builderall now as an opportunity. Because with both of these Lead Pages and ClickFunnels, there's the product, which people use, and they constantly keep on developing it to make it better. And then there's also the affiliate side, which a lot of marketers promote, and they generate revenue from it. And that kind of feeds the development. So I think both of them go hand in hand. So I think any program that you look at, if it has an affiliate component, it's probably a good thing, because it's helping fund the progress of that particular platform, right? I mean, Google itself generates most of its revenue from, 90% of its revenue from pay-per-click, and that makes it being able to develop Android and all the different free apps that everybody uses, Gmail, Google Trends. So I think that, if something has an affiliate component to it, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it gets a lot of flack in the industry because people go, oh, people just want to promote it to make money. Well, I mean, isn't that the whole point of, generating the business online, is trying to generate some income? So, but looking at it from an opportunity standpoint, whether you should buy it as a solution or buy it as potentially something that you could promote and build a business around, it seems that right now we're kind of like at that tipping point where it's 2 years into it, and you could see it's already kind of at the same level as lead pages. So for me, that's kind of like, okay, an alert saying, okay, this is actually a way to be, I'm actually bullish on this. Using the Wall Street term, that means that you're actually feel that the market is going to go up, right? So I'm actually bullish on Builderall right now because it is kind of at that same level that Lead Pages is right now. Lead Pages is huge. I mean, that's a huge company. If you look at them, I think they're part of the Inc. 500 or something like that. So, Builderall definitely is doing something right in terms of either the platform and also the people promoting it. So let's take a look at some other things that I look at. So I have this tool which I use. I pay for it every single month because I use it. This is actually one of the major keyword tools that I use, not only for keyword research, but also for SEO, ranking analysis, market analysis when it comes to digital marketing. And one of their tools is called the Keyword Magic Tool. And what it does, it gives you search volume. Okay, now search volume, kind of is indication of the demand for it. How many people are actually looking for this? How many people are either buying it or promoting it? So when you look at the search volume and the potential keywords that are available for this, it's roughly about 4,000 keywords available. Also, the average difficulty when it comes to promoting this from an SEO or pay-per-click standpoint, it's relatively, very, very not that competitive. It's not that difficult. Okay, I've definitely been in markets, and I am in markets right now with myself and clients where these numbers are, over 80%, right? And those are markets that are completely saturated. And for you to be able to market in that niche, it's going to be very, very hard. So when it comes to this, I look at this and I go, okay, so let's see how many people are looking for this. Seems to be healthy and seems to be focused. People are comparing it to ClickFunnels. So these are obviously people that maybe have ClickFunnels or are looking to buy ClickFunnels, and they came across Builderall and they said, okay, well, let me take a look at this as an alternative. And, those tend to have, a big conversion rate. Terms like Builderall bonuses, these are people that are looking to get involved from an affiliate standpoint. So if you are looking to promote this as an affiliate, that would be a good keyword to optimize it for. Obviously, Builderall reviews. And then what's interesting, I also see some of these other words over here. I think this is Brazilian. So, if you're in, Brazil, in some other market, it seems to have some opportunity there. I think all around the world, here goes lead pages. So here goes Builderall versus lead pages. And you can see over here for the keyword difficulty, it's just, very, very small. It's almost not applicable, right? So, it's definitely an opportunity, I think, to be looked at. And if you want to get involved with it, either as purchasing it and, kind of using the platform, I think it has a lot of opportunities for that. When I look for it also on YouTube, and on YouTube, it tends to be searched a lot. So there's people searching for it under tutorial. There's 30 people a month. Affiliate program is 390. And if you guys are wondering how I get these numbers, go ahead, like I said, click on my subscribe button and click the notifications so that I'm going to be doing full tutorials on all of this stuff and kind of, sharing what my knowledge is over a decade of doing this. And also as I'm doing this so that you could see, okay, is this something that I could actually do, right? So, right now I would say, I'm kind of probably interested in it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a follow-up video once I decide if I want to buy it. But as of right now, then, I'm pretty much gonna, see if this is something, that I want to be involved in. I just want to share with you guys kind of like the homework that I'm doing. Also, from what I could tell is, you know, one of the main things that I actually don't like about this a lot of times is the fact that, a lot of these people, when you're trying to contact them, it's just not possible to contact them. So, that's something that, I think maybe could be changed. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, people buy from people. So, you want to be able to be accessible a little bit. Obviously, people don't have all the time in the world to answer a lot of questions from everyone. But if you do want to get involved with this, what I plan on doing is having like live streams where I'm answering people's questions as I'm using this thing. So, like I said, go ahead and click the subscribe button and get your notifications. So I am going to be looking to become very, very active on YouTube right now. So all right, guys, that's going to do it for this particular video. Like I said, go ahead and if you like what you saw, go ahead and click the thumbs up. If you have a question, go ahead and put it in the comments, and I'll go ahead and try to answer it with any other videos that I have. But definitely look out for my next video where I'm going to go through the process of whether I, probably going to be purchasing it. So go through the whole ordering process, and then after that, I'm going to walk you step by step through every one of the tools and, show you if this is worth your money or not. So again, thanks so much, guys, for stopping by, and, go ahead and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.